Hello, Micki. How you doing?
Rudy, oh my God, man. I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to you. It's been, so long since I've seen you, man. You are like non-stop.
Don't stop the rock.
Don't
Yeah,
stop the.
last time I saw you, I think it was at the Guitar Center. We were hanging. Jimmy DeAnda was there too.
Yes, yes. I mean, it was crazy. I was in there doing some stuff, and you just happened to walk in, and Jimmy Deanna was there. But you know what? This is what I really wanted to talk to you about because I got my own radio show in Northern Arizona. It's
Yeah.
called Mickey's Free Ride, and it's bad. And I tell stories about all the obnoxious stuff that I've done in my career and that you've been part of, and all of our other friends. And I get a chance, man, to talk to my friends like you and Rick Nielsen and everybody and just give my listeners some background, because it's so crazy what we've accomplished, Rudy. It's you especially and me being lucky and everything. But let's go back to the beginning. Where did we first meet? For my listeners, this is Rudy, my friend, from Quiet Riot, from Angel, from Ozzy Osbourne, from Whitesnake, Yngwie Malmsteen, Blue Oyster Cult. I mean, the list goes on and on. But Rudy, we met in Chicago, right? In the when we were like 12 or something, right?
Yeah, we were 12 and we got fake ideas and IDs and we were playing in the bars in Chicago. I met you. Smokehouse was
Yes.
playing at Monopoly.
Oh my God.
There was an after show party in some hotel.
I can't believe
And
your memory, dude. That
yes, I'll never forget that. Yeah, as a matter of fact, Pete Comita was there too.
Yes, Pete Comita, and for the people that are listening, who went on to become the bass player in Cheap Trick, one of our friends from
Yeah,
Chicago. I mean, people didn't know that there was kind of like a Chicago mafia in those days, like the unspoken cool guys we thought that eventually everybody went on to do cool things in life.
it was the Wild West.
Totally. It was the friggin' Wild West, man. And and then I said, you know what? I'm gonna go to LA. I'm gonna make it. And we're all laughing and stuff. And remember, Rudy, I came out here with Mickey Jones from Angel because they kicked him out
That's
of
right.
it. Yeah, remember? They kicked him out of Angel.
Yes,
And I came out
yes.
with him and blah 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 blah. But this isn't about me, man. This segment is about you because as one of my favorite bass players and my friend, you're a stand-up guy, and people don't know in the music business to have a friend in the music business is a big deal, especially to me.
I want to get your point of view because we were both there at the same time, and it always remained a mystery to
Hmm.
me.
Hmm.
Why did we have to leave Chicago to go to LA
Right?
to get noticed by record companies when there was really a huge music scene in Chicago already? I
I
mean, at the time that you and I were
I
there,
remember.
I mean, yeah, Styx. I mean, they were not a local band
No,
anymore back then,
no.
but they were a Chicago band.
Yes, yes.
You had the Thumbs,
The
which were the
thumbs.
next big thing
Yep.
right after Cheap Trick.
Right.
Cheap Trick had just gotten signed. They
I
got their first
remember.
album out.
I
It
remember.
was hot. It was hot. You would think that record companies would be like looking in the backyard saying, yeah, let me see what else is going on here. Shaka Khan with Rufus,
Everybody.
So what happened? I mean, I want to get your point of view of what actually happened.
You know what, Rudy, man? We were, first of all, we were like in the midst of like some serious record groundbreaking stuff that we really didn't know what was going to happen, dude. Like you said, there was so many unsigned quality bands that went on 5 years later to become superstars, and they're still touring today. And we all thought that Chicago was like the place, man. I did too, Rudy. I really believed it too. But it started to be that only a handful of our Chicago friends started to get recognition. Cheap Trick, REO Speedwagon, they were from up north, but they still played a lot in the Midwest, and Styx and everybody. And so it started to like, me and you, I think, and guys like us started to think, well, Cheap Trick stole everything, and now Styx stole everything, and we just had to go to the West Coast, man, because I think we were so kind of big, Rudy, in the Chicago scene that we reached our
Hmm.
pinnacle. You know what I mean? That we reached our,
Interesting, interesting.
you
Yes,
know, that we
interesting,
reached our pinnacle.
interesting.
And didn't Randy Castile, our other friend, he was from Chicago too. That's where I met Randy.
Yeah, yeah, there was this agent manager guy, John Bracamonte.
Yes.
A lot of us, I don't know if you work with him, but a lot of us, Ricky Phillips, Randy Castillo, Ricky with, I believe it was it the Ricky and Steve. What's his name? The drummer, the one.
Oh, Steve Riley. Steve Riley. Steve Riley.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The boys from Illinois.
Yes.
He
went to play with Wasp, right? Didn't he go? He went to Wasp, I think.
Yeah, later on.
Yes.
He played with Wasp and LA Guns. Then
yes,
you
and
have
LA Guns.
The Womblies, where you have Randy Castillo.
Yes.
The Womblies. And Ricky Phillips was in another band. I think it was either the Womblies or the Boys. And I mean, it was
the Womblies. I think. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think you're right. I mean, we just we became big fish in a medium-sized pond.
Exactly right.
And with the new music, at the time, punk and new wave that was coming up, we really didn't fall into that category at all.
No way.